and welcome. I'm DDF Racer, and today is round 4 of the DDF Racer, self-titled, BINCAR series in RaceRoom. Now, for those of you who may be watching who are not familiar what the BINCAR series is, which I'm not sure how many of you that might be, well, this is a custom championship that I'm hosting in RaceRoom, with one round every month. Each round has got 2 races, and it features the Praga R1, the Audi TT RS VLN, and the Mazda MX-5. Now, why is it called BINCAR? Well, because it is very, very loosely based on the BritCar series, which I was quite interested in sort of recreating in RaceRoom in some kind of manner. This isn't the best way of recreating it, because otherwise you'd have GT3s and GT4s and TCRs and all manner of cars in the, you know, in the mix. But this is my version of it, and I like to bin things a lot. Well, that's why there's a vote on the screen right now. That's why there's a vote on that part of the screen now. Will DDF bin it? It's honestly that much of a meme on this channel. So that's why it's called BINCAR instead of BritCar or DANCAR or whatever it's called. But yeah, today we're at round 4 at the Chang International Circuit in Thailand, and it is a little bit different than all of the circuits that we've raced at so far this season, because round 1 was Donington National, round 2 was Zolder, and then round 3 last month was quite possibly the most ridiculous choice of circuit for this kind of series. Gelleressen, the tightest, twistiest, most go-kart location you could possibly find. Now here at Chang, you've got quite a few long straights. It's nice and wide and open. There's high-speed corners. There's a hairpin that's probably like 27 different lines you can take through it, and it's just different. It's just completely different. So theoretically, today we should be focusing a lot more on racing each other than racing the circuit, if that makes sense. Because so far the circuits have been very much driver circuits. I know that Chang, it's not most people's favourite circuit, but in terms of pure racing, I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to this one. And I hope you all are as well. So if you guys do enjoy today's stream and enjoy today's excuse me, enjoy today's racing, then don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat, and subscribe, because yeah, this is round 4 of 7. We've still got Bathurst next month, we've got Sonoma, and then Silverstone to go, so quite a few epic races to come. Now, let me just bring up the standings. 1 second. There we go, and let me just bring this up so you guys can see what is going on. So let me just interact with that, and I could show you where everyone is in the championship as we stand. So, can I do that? Yep. Can I do that? Is it going to let me undo that? I don't think it will do. I don't think I have permission to unhide that row, so let me just log in on the official DDF account 1 second, because that is the Mazda standings. So if we just hide that here. Yep, there we go. Let's bring in this column, and we can show you. So we want to basically put in the Pragas. So this is where the Pragas stand at the moment. You can see the Matt Webb is currently in the lead of the championship on 59 points, with Brody in second on 58, myself in third on 54. I've finished second and got pole in every race I've done so far, pretty much, so consistent much. And we've got Ollie B, Sven, Timo, Rangy, Antonio Costa, Greg McKenzie, Yali Binsbergen, Mr. Senior, Kev Hopkins, Will Stevenson, Casey Shaw, and Rajal Singh, who we haven't seen since the first round of the season. So if we then switch it over to the Audis, let's have a look at how the Audis are going. Sven Mackenberg, he's basically racing 1 in the Pragas and then doing race 2 in the Audis. He is out front at the moment with Vushel in second. Then we've got Boggy, Shane, Andre, Kev King, excuse me, Hank, Dre Bledsoe, Rowan Carty, who's not been around for a while. He got a podium in the first round and then promptly hasn't been seen since, but I know he's a bit busy these days. Smeekers, Donny, Jimmy Leuenberger, aka Jimmy the Bear, No Way Nick, who I believe switched classes to the Mazdas, Phil Boyas, and Ricardo Costa. And you've already seen this briefly at the start, but then last but not least, we've got the Mazdas and Rokus to B. is out in the lead at the moment on 62 points. The only reason he doesn't have a perfect score so far is Lee Miller stole the pole position off him in the opening round at Donington. So good on you, Lee. Claim to fame there. And we got Tom Piccolini, who is in second. We've got Shards Hunt in third. Ash Denman, Titchy Ash, who I don't believe is racing today, but that's fine because there is a drop round in the season, so you can drop a score and it won't affect you. And we got Mr. Tumulty, Lee Miller, Mr. Bishy, Steve Coe, Sean Patterson, Triple J, Norway Nick, my dad, Mark Hallowell, Stu Bull Green, Richard Hall, Fernando Salangini, Warren Frost, aka Frosty, and Pedro Azevedo, who again hasn't been seen since the first round. So that's where we're at in terms of the championship standings. I'm going to fill all of these in so that when we come back to it later, we can see them all in one big pile. So that's where the standings are. Yuki Sonoma. Chang is the opposite of Gularesan. The DDF Wrestling Championship. Oh, I love you guys. Season 2 will be cage matches. Well, Punchy Waterfall is the guy who was responsible for coming up with the Bulk Brogan name, the identity that is the absolute legend himself. So there is that. Right, okay, I'm going to bring in the comms and say hi. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hey. Evening.
Just waiting for the server to go live at the moment. If you're still on the practice server, make sure you quit that, because you'll need to pop out of RaceRoom to load up through JustRace. But if anyone does have any problems with JustRace, I've put the server password in the Drivers Lounge channel on Discord. And I think the server's actually just gone live as well, so there you go. Have at it, people. So let's go into the Praga. Let's hide those results actually so you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. Boom, there we go. Got our trusty Praga right here. Let's get stuck in. We're running with that for eternity. It is quite a tough circuit, Puncher Waterfall, it really is. On the face of it, it's quite straightforward and quite simple, if you just look at the track map. And when you drive it, it's like, yeah, it's pretty flat, there's no elevation, there's no banking, the corners are nice and open, there's lots of runoff. But you have to be so smooth, and so specific and so precise, because if you don't get your line just right, you're going to be bleeding tenths on every corner. And it's tricky. So just to remind people of the format that we've got here, practice is 20 minutes, of which there are now 18 and a half remaining. Excuse me. Qualifying is 10 minutes private quali, so let's get our laps in nice and individually, so we're not bothering with the multiclass in the practice session. 5-minute warm-up for me to do some last-minute driver briefing with the guys and people in this race. Guys and girls. What am I talking about? And then the race is a 45-minute rolling start race. However, the tyres and the fuel are set to 2 times normal wear. So basically, it's simulating a 90-minute race. So pit stops will be required today. And the pit entry here is awful. The pit entry here is absolutely awful. Yet, the whole lap is ruined if you run wide. It's very tricky. And cut tracks are notoriously bad here as well, by the way. So let's just wait for this, because people will be joining the server. And it is fixed setups as well, by the way. But we got that many people joining the server that I can't move my mouse. It's lagging out that much that I move my mouse, and then by the time I click it, it's someone else already loaded in. So my brake bias is 48.5 to the front. I've increased the steering lock to maximum because I like that twitchiness, that kind of increased responsiveness in the car without having to crank on the lock in the wheel too much. Excuse me again. Maximum fuel, because I want to run maximum fuel and get used to that in the practice session. And then, as you can see, the rest of the car is absolutely fixed. You cannot change a thing. So everybody in the Praga is driving the same settings and setup. Everyone in the Audi is driving the same, and then everyone in the Mazda is driving the same. So nice, equal performance. The only thing that's different is the skin and bones behind the steering wheel. Theoretically, that's what should make all the difference. Talonin, 30 months, the big 3-0. Thank you so much, mate. That's insane. Hey, David, good to see you. yeah, thank you for the support, Talon. And it's absolutely mental that not only I've been doing this for 30 months, but the fact that you've been a supporting channel member for so long as well. That's insane. Thank you so much, mate. That's massively appreciated. Let's go and put on a good show for you, shall we? So let's go and get some practice laps on the board. Now I've just realised my overlays are set incorrectly. Basically they're showing the overall position, which is what I had them set to for Bathurst last night, because I wanted to combine the GT3s and ADAC cars and everything all into one, so it'd give me a representative position of where I was in the race. But I just noticed I haven't set that back to class position, so I'm gonna have to just do some behind the scenes pro streamer admin very quickly to give you guys the best experience possible, so you're not, you know, it doesn't say that I'm like 17th when I'm actually 3rd in class or something like that. So let me just fix that up. I should have checked this before, but you know, like I say, pro streamer and all that. Hey, Jacob Baker, Jezza, good to see you.
Alright, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Yeah, remember when I was a wee lad grinding out laps on my Logitech wheel?
Exiting pits.
Does seem like a long time ago. That does seem like a while ago now. So hopefully this should have updated properly. Let me just refresh that window and see. It was saying I was first out of 4. Yeah, there we go, first out of 6. So let's pause that music. Let's switch it over to RaceRoom mode and let's get out on track. Alright then. So many windows. Discord, stream overlays, RaceRoom, Streamlabs, just SimHub, Crew Chief. It's just Cameron. Hey, fingers crossed, Cameron. Hopefully we can do that. Now I'm in the base of the car at the moment. Let me just show you very quickly where we're at. So yep, we got a few people joining the server. That's good. Excellent. Right, let's go racing. You just started playing RaceRoom, Jacob. You want to get a wheel and get serious about it. Any tips? If you want to get serious, it really depends on your budget. I mean, some people go straight into a direct drive wheel. Some people may want to start out on something like a Logitech, you know, G29 or whatever the equivalent is these days. It's really depends on how much you want to spend, because when it comes to sim racing, there is no limit. So let me just check that that is working fine. Yep, we're good. We're good to get out on track. Exiting pits.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Got cold brakes all round.
And I'm sure there are plenty of people in chat who will help you here, Jacob. Give you some good ideas. But me personally, I started out on a Logitech G29, 25, then a G27, then a G29. I used that for about that ecosystem for about 15 years, and it served me perfectly well. A couple of years ago, I upgraded to a Fanatec CSL DD, and I've never looked back. It is absolutely superb, and I would strongly recommend it, but I only have experience using a CSL DD. I'm not one of these, you know, very fortunate YouTubers who has the ability to get all of these free samples sent out to them. Not yet, anyway. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, people. Might take a little while, but it's slow going. But yeah, I haven't used any of the direct drive wheel, so I can't possibly comment on what they're like. But if you want to know what I think about the CSL DD in detail, I did do a video on that. It's about 50 minutes long. If you haven't already watched that. But yeah, plenty of people in chat here who are, I would say, 90% of the people who watch these streams are sim racers themselves. And they've all got their own gear and their own setups. So, everyone's got an opinion. And none of them are wrong, because it's whatever works out best for you, mate.
Far left, clear left.
So that's the first outlap here at Chang. Very cold tyres, very cold brakes. You won't get that in the race, because we'll start on a rolling start with everything up to temperature.
That's a new fastest lap for Bernd, 1:33.9.
On your left, clear to the left.
Yeah, everything's going to be up to temperature when you do the qualifying and the race start, so this practice session's a bit of an anomaly in terms of the car handling. It does take a few laps to get up to temperature, but once it does, I reckon mid-33s is the target. Oh, thanks, Jacob. I'm hoping for a win as well, mate. I finished second or third in every race I've done so far this season, so maybe today's the day, but I'm going to have to do pretty well because there are some seriously fast people in this field. I'm going up against the likes of Brody Steen and Matt Webb and Sven Mackenberg, and if you're familiar at all with any of the RaceRoom regulars, you'll know that those guys are always at the top of the field.
Sector 2 is 1.2.
And then there's me, always trailing just a few tenths behind, but never quite there.
That's 10 minutes left.
I won't spoil last night's Bathurst 2-hour race if you haven't already watched it, but that was me versus Brody for 2 hours non-stop, and that was exhausting. I'm actually feeling very tired today.
3.7 seconds off the pace. That last lap was
that race last night really took it out of me. It was just exhausting, you know?
On your left.
It's relentless pressure from Brody for 2 hours, and me giving the pressure back as well.
Cutting out.
Honestly, that hairpin, there are so many different lines. Okay, so anyone who doesn't want to be spoiled on the Bathurst 2-hour race, close your ears in about 5 seconds. Ah, there's a cut track there. This lap's not going to count. Close your ears in about 5 seconds time. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Put it on pole by a tenth of a second from Brody. Made an absolutely shocking start. Got down to third. Eventually got past Shane, back up to second, and chased after Brody for like half an hour. Managed to get past him thanks to some unfortunate traffic that we encountered, and then spent the next hour and a half trying to catch back up again. So that was, yeah. Oh, sorry, I spent the next hour and a half trying to defend from him. And I did. Only just. He was like 2.5 back, and then 2.1, then 2.5, and then like 3.0, and then 2 laps to go. It was 2.1, then it was 1.5. And then the last lap it was 0.8. No, I only just held him off for the win. But yeah, that was a very stressful, very tactical game of cat and mouse for the whole race. Okay, someone type in chat that it's safe for Puncher Waterfall now. Okay, Puncher Waterfall, you can watch again now, mate. Oh, another cut track as well.
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
Yeah, I need to get a lap on the board that's representative. Marvin, I would be very surprised if Sven's done any practice for this as well. But Sven is just Sven. He's just going to rock up and blitz the field. That's what he does.
Cutting out.
Thank you for the vote of confidence there, Cameron. Good to know. Someone believes in me. Cheers, Jezza. Right, it's just so tricky to, like, get a perfect lap in here. You'd think, oh, it's easy. It's such an easy circuit. It really isn't. Alright, I'm really going to focus on this now. Try and get a good lap on the board. So here we go. Let's concentrate, Dan.
There's a white flag.
My best lap so far is 3.7 seconds off, but I'd had a bit of traffic. I wasn't really pushing it, so here we go.
Fastest lap for Bernd, 133.3.
Great lap from Ollie there.
The guy ahead has just done a 136.3. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
Oh, a bit twitchy on the rear there.
Car left. Clear left.
Lost a bit of time, but not too much.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yeah, I'm losing quite a lot of time though. Not sure if these guys are practicing quali fuel runs or race fuel runs, but yeah, I'm a little bit behind.
P4, it's your best lap in this session. Okay, Dan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
Yeah, it's going to be a cut track out of turn 1. The rear was too loose on the way in. I'm going to put the brake bias forwards a bit. That was a 34.3. Should be down in the 33s, but yeah, just can't get there at the moment. And now I've locked the front up because the brake bias being at the front. It's such a delicate balance. Yeah, tree puncher waterfall. I'd be very surprised if there's some like major bins here. But there will be some very close racing thanks to the slipstreams. Hey Duck, good to see you, mate. This is the default setup for this car. This is a fixed setup race. And it is notoriously twitchy on the rear, this Praga. The rear just wants to rotate all the time.
Left side, clear on the left.
Your tyre temperature.
It's got an open diff as well, I believe. So it does make it quite loose in the mid-corner. Quite rotatey. No traction control, no ABS. It's such a handful to drive this thing. I'm currently last of the people who set time in the Praga. That wasn't a great turn 1. 10th down already, heading down this straight, and I'm going to carry that disadvantage all the way to the hairpin, so it's a 10th and a half now. Wow, 1.1 off the pace. Ollie's killing it. I haven't seen Matt Webb though. Where's Matt? Oh, it's a great car to drive, but it's so hard to extract the time out of it. Especially if you're not feeling it, you know?
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
0.6 off the pace in Sector 1 alone. Surely they're running quali laps there. Gaining a bit of time here, but I'm going to get traffic.
Left side.
Yeah.
Clear to the left.
Now something interesting to note here is that the Audis, who are 6 seconds a lap slower, are actually faster at the end of the straight.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. The guy behind has just done a...
Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. You're now 1.0 off the pace. That was a 134.2.
Big wiggle coming through the apex there, but it's alright, we got it on the exit. We're now within a second of the leader, and I know there's time to be found. very surprised that Matt Webb and Rangy aren't here yet. Matt Webb's definitely signed up for this race, and I've pinged him on Discord as well to make sure. Maybe he's running late or something.
Hey, Boggy.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Bit wide there. But this is where I lost the time last time round, and I'm still up on my delta so far. Oh, big wiggle there. What are you doing, Dan? Still 3.5 tenths up.
Sector 2 time is good.
Could be into the 33s here if I can get the final corner nailed. There we go, that felt good. Lost a bit on exit though, just the tiniest of slides. Got someone right at my chuff in the slipstream as well.
Quickest lap. You're now 0.6 off the leader's pace. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the
I'm not going to finish this lap, and I've run wide for good measure as well anyway.
Pace in Sector 3. Watch the track limits, please, Dan.
So there we go. Greg McKenzie to the front with a 32.8.
Checkered flags.
That's gotta be a quali practice lap. Wow. Mental times. Absolutely mental times. I feel like my nose is blocked, but it's not. It's like there's something... like I can't get my words out properly. There's something stuck in my top palate. Ugh, it's really annoying, actually. Sorry if I sound really nasal and congested. I feel it. Alright, good luck for qualifying, everybody.
Gonna need it.
Yeah. I'm surprised not to see Matt Webb and Rangy here. They're on the entry list, but yeah, it's a bit odd. Matt's not missed a race so far. Alright, let's get the fuel out then. You should definitely check out RaceRoom again, Chuck. It's the physics and handling and all that kind of stuff that they patched in last year. It's just amazing. Just superb, it really is. They completely did the force feedback from scratch, and it's now all 100% physics based. And the physics they're now using is based on actual real data from KW Suspensions, who obviously supply suspension components to a lot of cars out there, so they've got good data. And it's all based on that data as well. No more canned effects or anything, so you can really get a much more accurate feel of the car. Right, let's go some qualifying laps. I'm losing time here. So, headphones on, volume up. I'm going in for a quiet lap. Let's get one on the board and then we can work from there. So, enjoy the sound of the Praga R1 at Chang. Here we go. Oh, that's why Rangy's not racing. Oh, bugger. Sorry to hear that, mate. Hope you get better soon, mate. Way too much curb on the insides. Way too much curb on the inside again. Lap still counts though, that's fine. I've missed the apex for there. Really need to use the banking on the inside to pull you around. It's a horribly scruffy lap so far. Well, at least I know where I can improve, so let's slow in fast out at the final corner. Let's get a run on this one. So, need to be into the 32s.
Your lap time was at 1:33.52.
There we go, quarter of a second, 3/10 up already. No, unfortunately not, Jacob. My dad isn't racing. He's on night shifts and working, so he's not able to take part in either race, unfortunately, this round. I know he missed the last one as well. Very close times at the top here. Only tenths of a second in it.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Just doesn't want to turn. I've just lost a couple of tenths big time there. Stay off the curbs and blend the throttle in. Don't run too wide and invalidate the lap. Okay, now we're gaining again. Nice and smooth. Don't run it too wide. Keep it nice and tight. Wait for the second to last marker on the inside. There we go. 3/10 up. I'm going to have to find half a second.
Sector 2 time is quick.
To get Ollie. But I think there's a bit of time in the final sector to be found here. Okay, 6/10 up.
That lap was at 1:32.92. Sector 3 time is quick.
Match the first corner so far. So that is only just pole by less than a tenth from Ollie. But Brody's not set a representative time yet, so we'll see. Slow in fast out, wait for the dip, progressively get on the throttle and maximise the momentum on the exit. Half a tenth down though, so I didn't really do a good job of that. But I know there's a few more tenths to be found here.
Sector 1 is a tenth off your best.
I can just get it to turn for this left-hander. And then cut back to the right nice and promptly without taking too much curb. There we go, that's good. Okay, that's the best I've done that so far. And we got the inside of the corner to pole the car around as well. But then I didn't get as good an exit as last time round. Good exit out of there. That's another tenth up.
Your last lap time was at 1:32.78. Good lap.
And I haven't got enough. I haven't got enough time. I haven't got enough fuel.
Sector 1 is a tenth off your best.
I haven't got enough fuel to do another lap, so I'm gonna have to go straight out here. I might just have enough time to get 2 laps on the board here. Just. It's gonna be close. Thanks for the tip, Rangy. I'll try that now. So this might be my last flying lap here. I think it will be. I haven't got enough time to do 2. I needed to cross the line with 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. I crossed it with 3 minutes and 5, so I'm not going to get a second lap in. This is it. That seemed like a really scruffy entry. I was just trying to maximise the momentum down this straight here. I've almost gained that time loss back. And hopefully I can carry that through this left-hander here. Back to the right. Patience, and then floor it. Not as good as last time, but it's still okay.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Wow, how was that faster?
Sector 2 time is good.
How was that faster? That was all manner of drift though. Oh, that was a lot slower. Oh, yeah, the curb just stuffed that up. I haven't got enough time. Oh, it's going to be close. I'll try.
1.15. That puts you 0.37 off your best. Sector 1 is a 10.
No, I've killed the momentum already.
Time is okay.
That's my best effort. Oh, look at Ollie's time. Look at Timo's time. Look at Brody's time. It's 0.2 of a second between all four of us. I'm going to abandon that lap because I was already way down. I wasn't going to do anything on that one. So, brake pressure works really well. Thank you, Rangy. That was a good tip. So, look at the times. Look at the times there. 32.7, 32.8, 32.9, 33 flat, 33.3, 34 flat. There's a quarter of a second in it at the front there. Holy moly. And then Rokus has got a massive advantage in the Mazdas there. Hey, Stephen Coe's joined us. Alright. We just put the brake pressure at 1. And I'm going to put the bias back to 48. I'm going to put the fuel in for the race. And then I'm going to make sure I've got my pit stop strategy sorted. There we go. Let's move that to the top so it's the default. Excuse me. And that is going to be the end of the qualifying session. Thank you, Rangy the engineer, as always, helping me in chat.
Checkered flag, P1.
Morning, Andre.
Morning.
Hello.
Hey. Hi.
Alright. There we go.
Hi.
Quali is over. That went back very quick.
That was tied at the top.
Oh yeah. I think quarter of a second between the top four there in the Pragas, and some very, very tight times across the board in all classes as well. So if that's anything to go by, this should be some pretty close racing today, and with the straights as well, that's going to make it interesting with all the slipstreaming. So yeah, gonna be some epic racing today, I think, people. All the best for it. And if you haven't already, I'd definitely use this warm-up session to practice your pit entry, because it is absolutely horrible. So maybe do a couple of practice pit stops and get used to where your pit box is, where the pit limiter line is, and just how tight that pit entry is, because it will catch you out. And you can get a cut track on the left of the pit lane coming in, so it's very very tricky. So give that a go. But apart from that, you all know the drill by now. Obviously, if there's a faster class coming up behind you, if you're in one of the slow classes, you don't have to give way. You've got right of way being in the slower car, so you just stick to your line, no unpredictable behaviour moving off, and the faster car will eventually find a way through. But if you do want to let somebody through, if you think, oh, I'm just going to back out of it, make sure you move off the racing line, or don't, brake in an acceleration zone, or just be nice and predictable, and we'll all make it through in one piece. But yeah, not much to say about this one, really. It's not as dangerous as Galares and last time out, not as tight and twisty. It should be a much better circuit for racing today, so just have fun, everybody. All the best.
Thanks. Thanks, Dan.
And thank you for turning up as well. Great to see you all here as well. This is the halfway point already. Can't believe that. Right, let's go and do a practice pit stop. Thanks, Jacob. Thanks, Punchy Waterfall. Wasn't much in it at the end there, but there is a bonus point for fastest lap, which I have just achieved, which I'm very happy to have achieved.
Exit's clear. Push.
And Brody,
Which is a low.
I think Brody was he third or was he fourth? That's a mega lap from Ollie there. He's really on the pace this month. Not that he was ever not on the pace, but yeah, wow. Something worth keeping in mind for the first lap as well, sorry, before I forget. The Audis are faster in a straight line by the time we get to the end of the straight. So with the slipstream as well, it may be the case that there's some overlap between the Pragas and the Audis. I know we had a bit of trouble with that in some of the previous rounds, so just be extra careful on the first lap. If you are in the Audis,
That's 2 minutes.
It's just,
2 minutes.
you know, the Pragas aren't your fight in the long run, but also on the Pragas' behalf as well. Don't fight too hard if someone is sending it, because you'll get them back in a few corners anyway. So just let the moves happen, and the race will sort itself out after a lap or two. 45-minute long race, plenty of time to sort stuff out.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if it's a 45-minute race.
Yeah, 45-minute race, rolling start, 2 times tyre wear and fuel usage. So make sure you have a, you know, a rough idea on your fuel as well, and your pit stop presets ready to go.
And some more.
Box in 270 metres.
Wow, that was a terrible pit entry. Need to brake a lot earlier than that.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
And there's the pit stop. Okay, I'm not going to get time to do another one. And I don't need to do a practice start because it's a rolling start, so there we go. Yeah, I feel like I've got something stuck in my nose. I'm really sorry if it sounds like I'm... if I've got a cold, I'm just blowing snot down the microphone. I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe I am coming down with the cold. I guess I'll sound even better for race 2, which happens in about 12 hours time, so 6 in the morning for me, local time Brisbane on Sunday. So yeah, I guess I'll sound even better then. Yay! Thanks for the vote, John Miller. Old reliable as always, mate. Okay, so warm-up is almost done. Okay, so make sure you put your race fuel back in. And yeah, that's it for the warm-up.
Checkered flags out. P3. That's the end of the session. P3.
Do I sound rough, Rangy? I don't feel rough, but yeah, I just got this congested feeling. Hey, oh, thanks for
Good luck, guys.
thanks for taking part in the qualifying and the warm-up anyway, Chuck.
Have fun, everyone.
Yep, likewise.
Everybody.
Okay, so let's make sure the fuel is in. Alright, Chuck, enjoy your sleep, and yeah, I'll see you on the replay. Hello, future Chuck! That's for you later. Alright, brake pressure, brake bias, fuel... Yeah, okay, we're good! We're good to go. Okay, so it's going to put you on the grid, as if it's a standing start, but when everybody joins and the race is good to go, it will be a rolling start, so you get control of the car when the leader crosses the line. And yeah, so just make sure you get your foot down, ready to go, and that's it. We'll do the rest. Best of luck, everyone. "45 minutes of Chang incoming." Hope you guys enjoyed the race. If you do, don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat, and subscribe, because, like I say, we are halfway through the season. Plenty more BINCAR to go. Can I get my first win today? Let's find out.
45 minutes. Alright, Dan, be ready.
Got Ollie in close behind. We got Timo in as well. Brody, Greg, and Kev, all very capable of putting epically fast lap times in. Is Ollie going to get me into the first corner? We'll find out. We're approaching green. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Okay, single file filter through. And now the slipstream train begins already. 3/10 back. Is he going to go for it? Cold brakes, cold brakes.
Far right, clear to the right.
Use the momentum around the outside there. No traction control here.
Well done, Dan. Good start.
Made it through in one piece. Cold brakes again though. Not quite up to temperature yet, and a full load of fuel, so it's going to push like crazy. Bit of unloaded wheel spin on the curb there. Oh, so much understeer. Wow. Look at that mirror! They're all chasing. Wow, I haven't pulled a gap at all anyway. That's the first lap done here at Chang. First of many. I'm just going to go slow in, fast out here. Keep him behind. 0.7 of a second back to Ollie there. Is that enough? Much better through the first corner that time. Everyone's running wide behind though. Ollie's wide. Timo's getting stuck in. Brody's there. Massive battle for second. We've broken away a bit here. We've got 1.1 behind. So no mistakes. Let's just get some solid laps on the board. Let's just pull that gap. Slow in, fast out. That's my line. Just use that momentum. The only thing is I can't do that line if someone's closer than 1 second to me because it just leaves the door wide open. It's a very vulnerable racing line if you're battling, but it's a great line if you're hot lapping. And that is where the difficult balance is going to be found today. The ideal pace versus the defensive pace. Especially in this kind of situation. Because you want to go fast, but you don't want to leave the door open. I know that Ollie is traditionally extremely good on the brakes as well. He's very good on the brakes, so much so that I actually caught him out a couple of times last race out. I don't want to do that again. Oh, he's a lot closer that time though. Didn't do a good job in the final corner. That's going to be a 134.4.
134.45.
Timo and Brody stuck in as well. Now obviously this is all well and good. It's a very line of stern kind of, everyone's in the slipstream train at the moment, but there will be traffic. Once the Mazdas and the Audis start to come into play, that's really going to mix things up. So it's a case of who's going to be able to get through the traffic the cleanest. See, Stephen Coe is at the back of the Mazda pack, about 35 seconds down the road. So I can give it 3 or 4 laps, we'll be on the tail of him because there is quite a big
hold your nerve, just keep
speed difference between the Pragas and the Mazdas here. I think it's about 20 seconds a lap or something. Oh, that's a bit wide there. That's going to compromise me here, or Ollie's going to be all over me. I've tried being on the left corner, the left curb in the final corner, Rangy, but it just unsettles the car too much. When the car dips and the front suspension compresses, and the left front is kind of bouncing all over the place, you know? It doesn't do very good for the car. It's very unsettling. Okay, Ollie's only 3/10 behind now.
134.76. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Okay, this is vulnerable territory here. Although he is going to have to deal with the dirty air coming off the back of my rear wing and diffuser. 6/10 back. Bit wide there. 3/10 back now. Yeah, he's much faster than me. No, it's a great shout, Rangy, to widen up the corner, but it just unsettles the car too much. It makes it much more prone to being unstable on entry. Is he going to send it? No, he didn't that time. He's got so much more pace than me. On race fuel, I just haven't got the match for him. I'm definitely holding him back at the moment. If he gets past, he will pull away. Oh, it's a bit wide there. Didn't get the car hooked into the inside of the corner. I am up on my best lap so far. There's going to be a PB from me, but it's definitely going to be a PB from Ollie as well.
Fastest lap. That lap was a 1:34.21.
Didn't get a good exit out of turn 1. He's only 4/10 back. And then Timo's only 1.6 back as well. This is so stressful. Can't pull a gap. Just cannot pull away. Coming up on Steve and Co. Pass to the right. Make our intentions nice and clear. Thanks, Steve.
Left side, clear to the left.
Okay, Dan, we think our refueling window will open after 11 minutes. Closes after 36 minutes.
There we go. That's the best I've done that for a while. Get the apex nice and tight. Here we go. Let's get it hooked in nice and tight. Bit of slide through the middle there, but that's okay. We got away with it. But that does compromise you for this left-hander. You have to put more steering lock on than you'd like to, which then scrubs off the speed. Four tenths up so far. Wow, best lap for a while. Excuse me.
That's the fastest lap of the race. You've just done a 1:33.82. You're a 10th off from sector 1.
Hey, Henky, good to see you. Can't wait to race with you later on, mate. I'll see you in the Audi in about 12 hours' time.
Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you.
Okay, we got some more Mazdas coming up here. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Onyx. Got some more Mazdas coming up here, but they're all nice and tightly packed together. So this might be a little bit trickier to lap because they're not going to be... I mean, they're a lot more engaged in battle, basically.
You're catching the slower class cars.
That's wide. Slow down penalty as well.
Right side, clear right.
You need to slow down to give back the time gained.
On your left, clear left.
There we go. Tight compromise and cleared the slowdown as well. Just ran it too wide on the entry there. That was very just understeer city. Wow. And that's put Timo and Brody right back onto our tails again. Didn't anticipate that very well at all.
Clear left.
What are you doing, Dan?
Coming up on some slow cars, the class leaders in this group.
Really didn't anticipate that well at all. I should have steered way more to the right. Just had some kind of a brain fade.
The gap to Bernd behind is now 0.9.
On your left, clear
Hit
left.
James before turn 1. Oh, look at that. Ollie and Timo are stuck right into it now as well. And here's Rokus in the Mazda. Let's pull out to the right, give him plenty of space.
Left side, clear on the left.
Only 1.5, covering the top 4 cars now. That's really close to feel at 1.2, covering the top 4 cars. Timo, Brody, Ollie. Right there, staring me down in the mirror. And next is going to be the Audis. Oh, big wiggle there. Lots of patience shown by the guys behind there.
Defend hard, make them work for it.
No one's really going for a move yet. Are they just biding their time and waiting to see how this race goes? Oh, Matt Webb stuck in bed. That's Magic Tap in chat, by the way. Are you alright, mate? Rangy's been taken out of action because he's not feeling as well either. Hope you're alright, mate. Can you do race 2? If not, I guess this is going to be your drop round, hey? Oh, terrible final corner there. Oh, he's only 2/10 back.
That was a 1:34.89. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
This is the best chance that Ollie's had so far. Is he going to go for it? I think he's probably going to go for it.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Oh, he spun it!
Right. Clear right.
And he's taken him out at the apex as well. Oh no! Ollie spun it at the apex. I gave him all the room in the world and he lost the rear. And I think Brody's got...
At least I didn't touch anyone this time.
Oh, Ollie, I'm devastated for you, mate. Oh, what happened? You just lost the rear?
I get used to it.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to see that.
Guys.
Oh, that's such a shame, mate. You were doing so well.
Tidy, please Dan, you need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Hopefully I still do.
The gap to Steve
This is not
behind
over.
is now
It's a long race. You've got epic pace, mate. So come on, you can do it.
Well, we were all equally fast, I'd say.
It was like being in a DRS train.
All right.
Coming up on a slower
I'll
class
have to try
car.
and catch up to Dan and hold him up a bit.
Oh, not this again.
Remember, 1.5.
We had 2 hours of this last night, Brody. Have you not had enough by now? Come on.
Oh, we were only just getting started last night. Left side. Clear left.
Thanks, Andre. It's a long race. We've got a lot of time to go here. That's such a shame from Ollie. I'm so devastated from him. Like, I know that it's always nice to be in a leading position, but that... And he did not deserve to spin there. He's been doing so well through quali and practice, and he was really pressuring me for the win. That's so unfortunate. Just put too much of the braking on and went round. Lost the rear on the braking. Oh, Ollie.
Right side. Clear right.
It's times like this I'm wishing I implemented some kind of safety car rule for this championship.
I would appreciate that.
I did think about it, but just with the multi-class it'd be too difficult to get everyone bunched up and work out who's on what lap, and you know.
134.59. Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace.
Right, need to focus now. Need to get some good laps in, get back into the 33s, because I do not want to let Brody catch me. I feel like this is deja vu.
Steve behind is now 3.6 seconds.
I feel like that's all I've said for the past 4 streams. It's just I don't want to get Brody close to me. I want to keep Brody behind. I want to defend. Yeah, I know, Marvin. That was shaping up to be an epic fight, that, mate. So sad about that. I just don't want it to be a, too much of a lonely race. I think he may have collected Timo in that as well. But I was going super wide in an attempt to then get the cut back down the next straight, just a slingshot out of the hairpin. And I think actually, not sure if I would have done that because I was way wide. I was on the dirty stuff on the outside, and the rear of the car was really wiggling around. So I think Ollie would have definitely got me there if he'd have held on to it.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Okay, out of the final corner. That almost matches my best lap of the race. It's into the 33s.
We're currently setting the pace. You've just done a 133.86.
That's Norway Nick again. Try not to run into the back of him this lap.
Gonna wing it more over the road if you need to slow it down.
Nice exit out of the hairpin there. Gap to Brody about 3 seconds, 4 seconds maybe. I pulled 7/10 on him that lap.
The gap to Steen behind is now 3.7.
3.7, there we go. Thank you, Spotter. As if you read my mind. Camber on that corner is horrible. Just pushes you wide. You don't get it just right on the apex. It just it's like you're steering. You know when you're walking uphill and the resistance is so much more. You know, everything's a struggle. That's what off camber feels like. It feels like you're walking uphill, but in a sideways direction. You can really feel it in the car when you just keep on cranking the lock and nothing happens. The car just doesn't grip, you know.
Okay, Dan, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That lap was at 134.37. Fastest lap for Steen, 133.70.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. That was a 134.3 for me. 133.7 for Brody, so he gained back 6/10 on me that lap.
You've got half your fuel left.
Oh, no, don't you dare, Praga. That was another big wiggle right there. Almost did exactly what Ollie did a few laps ago. We are now 27 minutes remaining in this race. Maybe in with a chance of my first BINCAR win of the season. Maybe my first and only, because I doubt Matt Webb's going to be resting for long. Look at this battle here. This isn't for the lead, this is for second.
These guys will be fighting for position, they might not see you.
Right side, clear to the right.
And then switch back and get him on the inside here.
Clear left.
Give him plenty of space.
Clear left.
Lost a bit of time there, but now Brody's got to get through them as well. Alright, I will try that. Rangy, brake bias, just one click forward for now, one at a time, and if it moves it in the right direction in terms of handling, I'll do another click. Shocker of a lap there, but that's the traffic. That looks like an epic battle. Lee Miller currently holding it in second in the Mazdas.
Your lap time was at 135.44.
135.4 for me, 134.8.
Class leader.
James Tumulty in the lead at the moment, keeping it all the way to the left. Rokas is normally in the lead. Something must have happened to him there. Pretty sure James is streaming this as well. Check out James Tumulty Sim Racing on YouTube. You'll find, hopefully, a live stream to this race. If not, he'll probably do a video on it later, I'd say. Great guy, James. And Brody might be streaming this race as well, so if you guys want to watch Brody's perspective of this as he's trying to hunt me down for the win of the Pragas, type into chat !Brody. And it should come up with a link to his Twitch page. I'm not sure if he's streaming, but if he is, it'll be on that link. Oh, look at the Audis here. So Boggy's in third at the moment. Looks like one hell of a close battle between Shane and Sven up top.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Here we go. John Miller's got the command center going by the sounds of it. All three streams at the same time. Unfortunately, there is no official broadcast here. Hey, Boggy.
Clear on the left.
Hey, Dan.
There is no official broadcast. I haven't got like a spectator view going. I would dearly love that. Maybe I can call in a favour from the Oz and Z guys, Chris McKenzie, next time out. See if he wants to stream it on the Kiwi channel.
Steve is gaining on you. The gap's now 1.5.
Hey, Brody.
Alright, flat out through here. Look at that battle for the lead in the Audis. I'm not sure if Sven's streaming this or Shane. Not sure if they've got pages set up or anything. I'm sure Marvin can let me know in chat.
Slower class car.
And maybe provide a link on Discord to one of the admins so they can post it in chat if Sven is streaming this. This is one hell of a battle here. I don't want to get in the way of this. I just got to be patient here. Got to be patient.
Car left. Keep it steady. Still there. On your left. Clear left.
Brody's right in behind. That really didn't work.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear. Clear to the right.
Your lap time
That
was
really didn't work out in terms of traffic there. Now we got Brody.
Drafting.
On your left.
What happened? Thanks.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, big wheel spin on the way out there.
Clear left.
Great stuff from Brody.
Okay, down. That's half.
As he's got on his rear wing. Hashtag winning instinct.
Minutes of fuel remaining.
I should have been a bit more decisive there, but I just caught them in the wrong spot. There's nothing I could do about that. Oh, where you going, Brody? Where am I going?
Your left side tyres are carrying mine.
Lots of dirty air coming off the back of that car, wow.
Exiting pits.
I thought the understeer was bad to begin with. It's even worse now. Wow, so much understeer behind Brody. Racking up the instant points here. The aerodynamics just are not working. Wow, that is a horrible dirty air effect. Alright, let's get him back. See if we can get him back. Awesome racing there. The shoe is on the other foot now. Six-tenths back. Need to be within about 3/10 to be able to make a move by the hairpin. We're not really gaining here though. Maximise the exit then. Slow in, fast out. So, had a bit of a twitch there. This is the 3/10 I need.
Come on, just send it.
Oh, I'm trying, Spotter. I'm going to catch him at an awful place here. The blind, flat out left. And we got traffic coming up in the form of Stephen Coe again.
Car right. Clear right.
Way offline for that. Very dirty on the inside of the track there. Let's give it a confidence lift to make it through.
Thanks, Pablo.
And now that I know how bad the dirty air is, I can kind of compensate for it with my lines and drive around it a bit. So slow in, fast out again. Let's break that dirty air, and I just need to
Done down. This is terrific.
be
Exactly
within
what we carry
3/10 coming off the first
Stick with
corner.
20 minutes. Slower class car ahead.
Oh, that's a terrible final corner. Still within 6/10 though. We've got some more Mazdas coming up ahead.
134.47.
This is it.
Car left.
Got a good chance here. This is it. I lost big time in the Audi traffic. Maybe the Mazda traffic's gonna
Remaining. Stick with
make it happen.
under pressure.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
No, my pants are
Still
wrong.
there. Keep it steady.
There he is, still side by side.
Still there.
This is the slipstream battle that I thought it was going to be.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Tried to get the cut back there. But I didn't realise the track is so dusty off the line. It's so hard to do a crisscross here because the moment you get off the racing line, you can see it. It's like kind of lightly brown coloured. It's not gravel, obviously, it's just dust. But there's so much of it. Oh, Brody's gone in hot there. Got a mega run here. Gonna have to lift out though.
Far left. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Way too conservative on the brakes there. Way too conservative. I was trying to compensate for the dirty line. Compensated too much. Oh, no slowdown. I did get a track cut though. This lap's not going to count. What an epic battle this is so far. He's not going to give up that outside line.
Hold your line. Clear left.
He's trying to get the cut back on me there, but now he gave that outside line to me, surrendered it. But now he's got the slipstream. And we've got some more Mazdas coming up ahead. We've got traffic in the mix as well. We've got about 5 laps of fuel in the tank here. Oh, this is not a good place to catch.
Alright, Dan, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you.
On your left. Clear to the left. Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Don't be intimidated, keep them behind you.
Made it through, but I think one of the Mazdas got lost in the scenery there. Did Rokus have a spin or something? Did he back out of it? What happened? He was like in the pack and now he's 3 seconds back. Oh, this is an epic battle. It's far from over.
All round.
Far from over this. Okay, 4 laps on this stint to go. 15 minutes in the race. Brody is right in there.
You're now in the lead.
At a mega first corner. Whew. What are you guys making of this? This is pretty good stuff, right? And who else would it be? Brody, of course. I am so sad that Matt Webb can't make it. I hope he gets better soon. Hopefully in time for race 2 in about 12 hours. But hey, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Right side tyres are cold.
Oh, big wiggle there. Get the run out. Let's check him on the right pit strut. Yep.
Yeah, we made it through.
Add 30 litres in. That should get me to the end. No tyres. Tyres are doing alright.
Minutes left, that's 15 minutes. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. We're setting the pace. You've just done a 1:33.82.
Oh, Nick, what are you doing?
5 tenths back. He's got a bit of slipstream there.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Slower class car ahead.
No, Henky, there's no Virtual Endurance Championship this weekend, so very important potato will be racing in race 2 today in the Praga. That should be good.
On your right, clear right.
Thanks, Boggy.
Yeah, cheers, Boggy.
Welcome, guys.
Oh, that's our snake.
Bit wide there. Too eager on the throttle.
Tyre temperatures are fine.
Coming up to put another lap on Steve Coe. Hey, how are you? Cool.
Left side, clear left.
Thanks, Steve.
Your last lap time was at 1:34.36.
Good run through turn 1 there. That's all I can do to defend from him when he's half a second back like this. Is he going to come in on the same lap as me?
That's a new fastest lap for Bernd, 1:33.49.
Well, entries are still open to the
Just keep it smooth.
BINCAR series, and it's going to run for another 3 months, Jacob. So if you do want to be in racing with these, mate, then yeah, get yourself RaceRoom, get yourself set up, and sign up for maybe a couple of races at the end of the season. It'd be great to have you. This is a good lap so far. Is Brody going to come into the pits here? We'll see. Nope, he's not, so we're both going to be pitting on the same lap.
That was at 1:33.63. Very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, Dan.
Oh, big wiggle through turn 1 there. Goodness, wow.
Okay, pit stop requested.
That's going to put Brody all over me. 30 litres of fuel, no tyres.
Exiting pits.
Very big wiggle indeed there, George. Just almost lost the rear. It's very loose on entry. So full fuel and cold tyres is going to be an interesting experience.
You're leading.
Car right, clear right. Left side,
Oh,
clear left.
Track limits, watch
that
those
was
lines.
scruffy. That was scruffy. Again, just running offline. There's no grip. It just went straight into the runoff area. Alright, so pit entry time.
Alright, Dan, you should have plenty of space on the exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P2, a few seconds ahead of Klingman. We're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Fox,
Entering
this
pits.
lap.
Clear left.
Oh.
Car right, clear right. You're clear.
Track limits, box in, 270 metres.
Oh, that was scruffy. That was
Steve
scruffy.
behind is pitting. Box in,
So we're in.
5,
We're into the pits.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. This is good. Keep banging out them
All right.
times. 10
Let's get the
minutes
fuel
remaining.
in.
10 minutes. Go, go, go.
Yes, we're still ahead of him. Did I put enough fuel in? We'll find out. Exiting pits.
Exit looks
exit
clear.
pits.
You've got cold front tyres. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Oh, okay. I think Brody's put a bit more fuel in than me. But we do still maintain the lead.
Gap to
Only
Steve
1.2
behind
seconds. We've got 10 minutes
0.0
remaining. Ooh,
seconds.
this is close. Cold brakes. Cold brakes. And old tyres. Cold brakes, old tyres, and, well, not much fuel, but more than we had before. So it's definitely going to have an impact. So I think next time round I am going to do a quiet lap. I want to get into the zone again on this second stint, just really feel where the tyres are, and see if I can keep Brody at bay here. So quiet lap incoming, people. Headphones on, volume up, enjoy the sound of the Praga R1 at Chang with 8.5 minutes to go in the race. Let's do this.
Slower class car ahead.
Car left, clear to the left. Left side, clear on the left.
Steam.
Right side, clear right.
That was such an awkward place to catch Rokas there. Wow.
Coming up on a slower car.
Quiet lap aborted.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Thanks again, Boggy.
Clear left.
James Tumulty out in the lead of the Mazdas at the moment. Shane has got Sven by a couple of tenths.
Yeah, cheers, Boggy.
Close battles. Oh, all around. Big wheel spin on the curb there. Awful lap. Let's try for another quiet one.
All the work. Focus on your exits. That was 136.14. Sector 2 is 2.4 off the pace.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Keep it steady.
Slow car ahead. This is the leader for their class.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. You're clear. Right side. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, cheers, James.
This car really does not want to slow down on the dirty stuff. Five minutes to go. And I know I've broken 2 laps in a row now, George. Hopefully this is giving you an idea of what to expect when it's time for you to turn up for race 2, mate. See if you can maintain your winning streak from round 1.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. That last lap was at 135.37.
So Timo's in 3rd. Not sure who's 4th and 5th at the moment. We'll check. I've already let you down, George. I'm sorry. This is so stressful. Greg's in 4th. Wow, awesome stuff, Greg. Oh, that's wide.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Left side, clear to the left.
Oh, Brody's got a hell of a run here. Can't quite make anything of it though. Yeah, these tyres are shocking now. Now they're dropping to like 50-60%. The grip's really starting to go. I imagine Brody's managed to maintain a bit more than me. He's all over me. We've got some Audis up ahead. Oh, Shane's dropped behind Sven now. Bit of change of lead in the Audi class. Hopefully we can use some of this Audi slipstream to our defense as well. Because they are very fast in the straight line, these Audis. As you can see, I'm hardly catching here.
Left side.
Oh, Brody! Brody's in there! He's going to try the inside now, and we've got Sven up ahead for the lead.
Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Dan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel.
Thank you, Steve.
Push, push, push. We can win this. Don't give up. Keep him under pressure. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Thanks, Sven.
Cheers, Sven.
Alright, let's stick with him. Let's stick with him. I just couldn't hold him on the outside there. 2 minutes to go. 2 laps to go. Okay, now's the quiet lap. I have to give this everything if I want to get this position back, so here we go. Maximum focus. Let's get the win back. Whew. Sorry, I didn't mean to dive you there, Brody, mate.
That's alright, I was on the brakes early.
I had much more top speed than I realised. Okay, one more lap after this. Got some traffic as well, only half a second back. This is going to have to be everything. Last lap, here we go.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
Left side. Clear left.
1 more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. We're quickest right now. That lap was a 1:33.77. We're running on fumes, mate.
On your left. Clear left.
Three tenths, last lap. I can't let Brody steal the win from me at the end like this. I can't finish second again. Oh, big oversteer. Aero wash there.
There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other.
One more corner and traffic.
Very little fuel left.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear
Oh,
left. Car right.
Oh, Nick just turned in on me.
Stay between the lines.
Oh, awesome race there.
Oh. Oh, I got tapped from...
And he cost me third place then.
Almost. Ah. Oh, so close.
Careful that one, my god.
Not again, I'm second again. Oh, you bugger. I can't believe that. Awesome race, Brody.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Great drive, Sven. That was fantastic.
Yeah, you guys in the Audis, it was like less than 2 seconds between you every time I came past. That was like a hell of a battle between you two, Shane, Sven.
Yeah, all except the end. My tyres were a bit wavy at the end, so yeah, no, Sven did a good tactics, I think.
Yeah, I conserved my tyres a bit at the start, so I could collect 3 laps more,
Oh, thank you, John.
and that definitely paid off at the end.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Thanks, George.
Good work.
Can't believe it's second again. Second and pole again.
Buggy.
Thanks.
Oh, I can't believe you snuck me there at the end, Brody.
Yeah, I was just sort of waiting to find an opportunity.
Yeah, that's what Brody does.
That's one apiece now, mate. You should do tomorrow's race in the morning and then we can have the decider.
Oh, I think if I did tomorrow's race, I'd fall asleep halfway through.
Exactly my point. I'll take it. No, that was good. It was so difficult to keep it on the outside. If you made a move on the inside, because it's just so dirty, there's no grip. I just couldn't hold it. So it was, yeah, so tricky to battle. But that was a lot of fun. Whoa. So there we go, official confirmation of the results. So yeah, congratulations, Sven. Congratulations, James, as well. Well done on the win, James, in the Mazdas. And again, I'm so sorry to see you spin at the start there, Ollie. That would have been an epic three-way battle for the lead. That's, mate, fastest lap though. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it was an epic battle, just a few laps, but that's how it is sometimes. Again, I'm glad I just lost my rear and didn't hit anyone else, although I disturbed, I think, the races of 1 or 2 others. Sorry for that.
Yeah, it was a bit of a roadblock for a minute, but that's okay.
Like always, this panic braking, you know, when you try it and then you think, oh, it's too tight, and then you brake a little more, and then you lock the tires, and then you mess it up completely. And
yeah, round the rear goes, yeah.
And so
There's no way back.
I thought I have to try it somewhere, so I don't want to race the whole race behind Daniel. But I was afraid of trying, and yeah, I was right again.
Didn't even realise that, George. I was so focused on Brody, I didn't see my fuel numbers.
Tricky overtaking track, yeah?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like, the dirty line. Like, because I hadn't driven offline in any practice sessions to see how much grip there would be if we're trying overtakes, and yeah, the first time someone tried to put a move on me, it was like, this car just doesn't turn. So it was hard to get, the old switcheroo going. If someone got you the inside, it was just defenseless, really. Just had to wait for the slipstream and try and get them back on the next one. But that at the start in the Pragas was absolutely epic, with I think all 6 of us just within like 2 seconds, just the slipstream train. Very stressful being at the front, but it was great to see.
Yeah, good fun. Well done, everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to go and export the results from JustRace in a minute and update the spreadsheet for the championship standings. But I'm going to wrap the stream up first quickly, so if anyone wants to hang around and have a chat in a few minutes, I'll be there. But yeah, I'll make a move and wrap up the stream. Alrighty, let's have a quick look at the standings, shall we, people? If we put some music on in the background. Where are we? Here. And boom! Music! Lovely stuff. Okay, so through the magic of some spreadsheet wizardry, because you all know that I like my spreadsheets, let's bring up the results again. There we go. And let's interact with this page. So let's bring it over onto this side. There we go. Oh, that was a very tough race indeed, Boggy. That was a massively tough race. Then we go to BINCAR standings and we go to JustRace as well. If I can copy and paste and export the results, hopefully they've updated now, so I can actually get them. Do we go to race 4, round 1? You guys should see these update in real time. So if we go to results and graphs, and we go to BINCAR round 4, select. Yes, we do. We have some results already. So let's copy these results. So let's go into there. And paste values only. Sweet. And then we go to the race. Copy these values. And as if by magic, it should now... Where are we? Right now, should now update with the standings. There we go. So let's see how people did in that one. So we can see that Brody has now leapt to the top of the standings on 78 points. Myself, I've fallen even further back again. I'm now 6 points behind. However, Matt Webb did not race, so he's got a drop score basically. Unless he turns up in the morning and makes a swift recovery, Matt Webb is a bit behind now, but that's not really representative because he'll be back in the mix in a way. Timo Klinger now has enough points to jump Ollie in the race, in the championship standings. So yeah, and he's one race short as well. So Ollie is yeah, going to be dropping some scores after that. So sad for Ollie. He should have been over for a win there. And Greg, Mr. Consistency with his best result of the season. Epic work from Greg, puts him 1 point ahead of Sven, but Sven hasn't raced yet. He does race 2. And then Rangy, obviously in bed with the flu, that's no good, and then none of these people race, so that's where the championship's looking. Let's have a look at the Audis. So Sven has extended his lead over Boggy to 20 points. However, Vushel hasn't raced, and Shane hasn't raced yet either. Oh, Shane has raced, actually, sorry. But he's got a drop score up his sleeve, so he'll be a lot closer. So let's see what Vushel can do in about 12 hours' time. Andre's in there as well. And then that was our field for today. And let's have a look at the Mazdas. James Tumulty has launched himself into second place in the standings with that win. Rokas, that's the first race he's not won all season. That's the first race that Rokas has been beaten, and James Tumulty has knocked him off the top spot. Epic work from yourself there, James. Shards as well, just Mr. Consistent getting the results in. And Norway Nick gets his second podium of the season. Stephen Coe bringing up the rear there. But again, points is consistency. Although his, I'd probably say his fight in this championship is Stephen versus Sean. And those guys have only raced against each other once at Gelleressen last time out, where Sean had the upper hand by 1 place. But yeah, Sean's going to put some points on the board tomorrow morning, fingers crossed, and let's see if he can get back on terms with Steve there. No entry from Mark Hallowell in this race. He's doing that in the next race. And then Triple J is going to be there as well. So yeah, lots of points. Lots of points across the board, but that's how we look at the moment. Congratulations to Brody on the win for that. Epic stuff, mate. Almost had you. Almost had you for my first win of the season. But just, yeah. Yeah, traffic. Traffic plays a big part in this. You've got to get through it cleanly. And I didn't today. I just really wasn't decisive in the traffic whatsoever. But yeah, epic stuff. Epic stuff. No worries, Boggy. Look after yourself, mate. Take care. And yeah, no doubt I'll chat to you on Discord before the next race, but I'll see you on track in the next race. Love your work, Boggy. And George, hopefully this gives you an idea of what to expect in about 12 hours time. It's going to be incredibly tight racing, incredibly close racing, but I feel like I've got a bit more experience now. I feel like I'm going to approach race 2 with a bit more of a level head, and maybe Matt Webb will turn up. Maybe Matt Webb will be there. Oh, fingers crossed, George. Hopefully, hopefully. If not, you might have to hotspot and just try your best off your phone or something. But that is it for this stream. great racing. Epic race with Brody. Again, I got him... Excuse me. I got him last night. He got me today. It's one apiece. And most sports that are worth watching do end in a draw. So, there you go. Until next month, Mr. Brody. Anyway, I'm going to go get some Vicks Vapor Rub on. I'm going to go get some dinner. And then I'm probably going to go straight to bed and rest and recover. And hopefully, I can get rid of this congestion from the morning. I feel fine, but waking up at 5 AM to do another stream and do this race all over again, I need to be in good condition for that. So thank you so much for watching, people. Thank you, Timo. No worries. Congrats on your podium, mate. That's an epic result. Maybe see you in race 2 in 12 hours' time. If not, then I'll catch you next month, mate. Great to have you. Alright, people, I'm heading off. So, let's do it all again in 12 hours. Thanks, everybody. See ya. Bye-bye.